Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This morning we give you a piece of breaking news. Bad news for Meghan and Harry. A royal commentator claims Her Majesty could strip their titles sooner than planned. Meghan and Prince Harry have started their new lives in California and are stepping into the world of show business by becoming TV producers for Netflix. However, the freedom they have achieved over the past few months isn't entirely set in stone, a royal expert said. Speaking about the Sussexes' news lives and freedom, Richard Fitzwilliams told Express.co.uk, "It is important to bear in mind that Harry and Meghan are a unique case. They are non-working royals. Had they been working in commerce and given up their jobs, they would have been required to pay for all the training they received. They would have been made to agree not to trade off the company's contacts or contracts, and they would have had to return all company property. They would also be required to not share private company business in their future employment. Any divergence from these conditions would be met with litigation." Mr. Fitzwilliams continues, "Plus financial deals they made were to be subject to discussion with the royal family, something they conveniently forgot when they announced the Netflix deal with no word to the royal family about it, so they've broken their own agreement. The Queen's famous ostrich effect of dealing with issues is not serving her well. She needs to decide whether she supports the will of the nation or if she forgoes that to support the actions of the Sussex duo, who appear to undermine and upstage her with every move they make. People have had enough," he warned. The royal commentator added, "There is nothing fixed. They have an interim agreement addressing an unprecedented situation. Talk of breaking deals and U-turns is misguided. I believe it is now clear that Harry and Meghan have chosen a path outside royal family and do not wish to change their minds, and in light of their choice, it is also clear that they must relieve all of their royal status. Many of us also see no reason to wait until March 2020. Clearly, the monarchy remains in place in the UK by the will of the people. The people are appalled that Harry and Meghan are trading off royal titles while disrespecting the Queen. The monarchy in the UK. While they have their titles, their behavior reflects on our country. Either they renounce them or the Queen should take them away to save the royal family's name. Without their titles, honestly, who cares what they do? The styles and titles have to go else. The monarchy is in jeopardy." Meghan and Harry announced their intention to step back as senior royals in early January. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex entered talks with senior aides, Prince Charles, Prince William, and the Queen to draft the terms of their exit. The Sussexes were also barred from using their HRH styles, while retaining their full titles, but exploiting the royal family titles and association that they abandoned in favor of a different life is not independence. Without those titles, they are just chronically unemployed. Harry and an aging ex-actress, Hollywood is full of those types. This transition period has been perceived by many royal commentators as a mean for the Queen to keep the door of the palace open should the Duke and Duchess of Sussex regret their move. Rather than stripping Prince Harry of his honorary titles, the Queen has decided to prevent him from using them, but to wait until March next year to appoint a replacement. But Markle has been calling publicly for the abolition of the British crown. If she couldn't steal it, no one else can have it. Without rebellious steps, they could have been the world's prince and princess, could have followed in the footsteps of Diana and changed the world. They would have been global royalty, crossing all types of boundaries and barriers, meeting and befriending world leaders, billionaires, and the thinking elite, raising money and awareness on a GDP scale. A very few chosen words here. and there over the years they could have even made tiny political statements that deafened and had an enormous international impact. The Queen should strip these virtue-signaling users of all titles and leave them in the U.S. permanently, withdraw their British nationality. The bottom line, Meghan has burned every bridge back to the UK, and Harry appears to be too weak to do anything about it. Kick them out. Down to you, ma'am. You're always done the right thing, family or not. We continue with another news from Daily Express. Prince William's confession about the relationship with Prince Harry. That is, revenge is sweet. Prince William and Prince Harry's relationship has been strained to say the least during recent months. A resurfaced comment from the Duke of Cambridge that revenge is sweet could suggest more obstacles are to come before the brothers can address their differences. Before that, William's relationship with his younger brother used to charm the nation, as the two royals would lightheartedly mock each other in public. However, they hit a major obstacle when Harry introduced his then-girlfriend Meghan Markle to her future brother-in-law and sister-in-law William and Kate. According to the sympathetic account of the Sussex's exit, Finding Freedom, William advised Harry to get to know this girl before rushing into a serious commitment with her. The younger royal subsequently accused his brother of snobbishness. After 16 months of dating, Harry and Meghan announced their engagement. Then, in little more than 2 years, the couple decided to step back from the royal frontline. Although the Cambridges and the Sussexes were briefly dubbed the Fab Four, a succession of disagreements pushed the couples further apart during this time. The fallout reportedly catalyzed Harry and Meghan's decision to leave the royal family. Furthermore, the Sussexes have been accused of taking digs at William and Kate. Over the last year, Harry and Meghan deliberately split from their shared charitable venture and the Royal Foundation, set up a rival Instagram account, and moved out of their neighboring apartment in the Kensington Palace estate. Furthermore, the publication of Finding Freedom is unlikely to have helped their relationship heal from Megxit. The criticism of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge within the book paints both figures as cold, and Kate supposedly rarely reaching out to Meghan when she joined the royal family. However, an unearthed comment from the Duke of Cambridge has suggested how May retaliate. When he asked to be Harry's best man in 2018, William jokingly said, "Revenge is sweet." Harry had been William's best man during the 2011 wedding and had promised at the time that his speech would dig him in the ribs a few times and embarrass him, as well as make him lose some hair. While this exchange was said lightheartedly, the rivalry between the brothers is clearly not always humorous. It's not known if their relationship has improved since the Sussexes relocated to California, but royal fans are wondering if William will respond to Finding Freedom and address his rift with Harry in time. Finding Freedom by Omid Scobie and Carolyn Duran was published by HarperCollins in 2020 and is available in the World Shop. My news this morning is ended. How do you feel about it? Please let me know in the comment section and we discuss them together. Please like and share my video for anyone you think they also loved it like you. Besides, subscribe to the Sussex Daily News channel to get more news from the royal family. Now have a nice day and see you in the next video.